Howdy. I'm the old ranger, and Death Valley's my stamping ground. Many's the tale of adventure I'm going to tell you about the Death Valley country. True stories, mind you. I can vouch for that.
Claim Jumpin Jennie. Again, yellow lightning is struck in the Nevada desert. Gold. First at Tonopah, then Goldfield, now Rhyolite. The recorder's office is flooded with location notices as prospectors scramble to file claims, while location monuments and boundary markers sprout where before there was only sand and sagebrush. And as usual, where there's lightning, there's plenty of thunder.
Hey, what are you doing out there? Get away from those boundary stakes! Get away from them stakes! I said get away from them stakes! Oh, you dirty claim jumper, you! I'll pound you like one of those muckers! Good God, he's a woman!
Yeah, I'm a woman, but I ain't no claim jumper. This here's my ground.
Your ground? You're crazy. I got papers on it.
Here's mine, dated May the 17th.
Mine's dated May 15th.
You changed those stakes afterwards to take in the strip where the witch vein runs.
Oh, you want to fight it out, do you? All right, I'll fight you. I ain't pulling no fun just because you're a woman, either. Woman.
That's just to show you that I ain't pulling my punches either.
She's got a kick like a mule, a face like a horse, and a disposition like a bear with cubs.
Mister, that was no less than Claim Jumpin Jennie herself.
So she makes a habit of claim jumping, does she?
Sure does. I had a run-in with her myself up in Tonopah. I'd staked me out a nice claim, filled out the location papers, and was all ready to file.
You lie. You never was near that recorder's office.
I didn't get a chance.
No, because you was too drunk. You went on a spree.
I was just celebrating like any he-man would, and you took advantage of it to jump my claim.
That ain't claim jumping. I never jumped a claim in my life. Give me my mail and let me get out of here.
There ain't none for you, Jennie.
There ain't.
Nope.
But I always get a letter the first of the month.
I know, but not this time.
That's funny. Maybe it's in the corner of the mail sack and you missed it.
I always turn the mail bag inside out.
Can't understand it. Never failed to write before. Must be something wrong.
Mother's going to think something terrible has happened when she doesn't get my usual letter. But I thought I'd be in Rhyolite long before this.
Travel in the West is a little different than where you come from. This is still a new country, and a pretty rough one in spots.
That's why I didn't write I was coming. She never would have approved. But a girl can't stay in finishing school all her life. I've been finished and refinished until I'm sick of it. Besides, I haven't seen Mother in 7 years.
7 years?
Oh, it does sound awful, doesn't it? But you really mustn't blame her. It's just that she owns so many big mines and things. Whenever she plans on coming east to visit me, something important's always come up.
Mining's a strange business for a lady to be in. She must be very brilliant.
If she weren't, she wouldn't be where she is.
Poor Jennie, getting a headache worrying about a letter that didn't come. While at the very moment, a bigger headache was rolling her way. Maybe I should say poor Linda, too.
You ask me, the desert's getting too gall-darn civilized. A mining camp with an ice plant. What are we going to have next?
Ice cream? Must be Charlie Schwab's field engineer. I hear tell he's coming here to look over some new properties for the old man.
I'm going over to the post office. I wonder, would you have my bags put in the hotel until I can call for them?
Certainly.
Thank you. And thank you for your company.
Well, I'm the one that should be doing the thanking. You've turned a dull trip into one I'll never forget.
Who's the little chickie with him?
His wife, I guess.
The way he's paying attention to her? You better guess again.
Oh, I'll be out of town a few days looking at some property, but when I come back, may I call on you?
If you don't, I'll be disappointed.
She's coming over here.
Anything I can do for you, miss?
Are you the postmaster?
Postmaster, storekeeper, justice of the peace, and sometimes undertaker.
I'm looking for Mrs. Parrish.
Parrish?
Mrs. Jane Parrish.
You don't mean There's a Jennie Parrish.
That's the one. She owns a big gold mine here. One of the richest. What's the matter?
Well, I didn't realize she was a missus.
She's a missus, all right. I'm her daughter.
Her daughter? You don't say. It don't seem possible. Jennie's daughter.
Could it be the big house on the hill?
Huh? Oh, no. That belongs to Senator Clark of Montana.
Oh.
Oh, you might find her. Now, it's just possible if you go out that way, along the ridge road, the last house.
How far is it?
Oh, it ain't far, just a hoop and a holler.
Well, thank you very much.
Hey, what you want, Jim? Who is she?
Who is she? You won't believe me when I tell you. She's the... Sorry, but it's against the rules to gossip about official business.
Excuse me, sir. I'm afraid I'm lost. I'm looking for Mrs.
Linda.
Mother.
Linda, baby.
Mother, I didn't know you.
Oh, I didn't know you either, baby. Why, you growed up to be a beautiful young lady, just like I always prayed you would. But what brings you here? No trouble, I hope.
No, I just wanted to see you. It's been so long.
Been long to me, too.
Do you really live here? In this place?
When I ain't prospecting.
Mrs. Jane Parrish. The wealthy mine owner. Why did you ever write such things? My friends, how will I ever face them after what I've told them?
Shucks, baby, they don't need to know. Them girls back at school never have to find out.
It isn't just the girls at school. It's other people, too. Oh, I feel like such a fool. I wish I'd never come out here.
So do I, baby. If it's going to make you feel unhappy. I didn't mean no harm by what I read. I only done it so that you'd feel as good as the rest of them and hold your head high. And one of these days, I'm going to strike it rich, and then everything's going to be all right.
That doesn't help any now.
No, guess it don't. How'd you get the money to come out here?
I saved it from what you sent me.
You got any left? Well, it'll be a mite crowded to put you up here. There's a nice hotel in town. with electric lights and running water. Now, you can stay there until I can scratch up enough to send you back east. And, baby, if it'll make you feel better, I won't tell anyone I'm your mother.
The southeastern boundary runs right along there. That's this line here, following the rich vein. Some of the markers got pulled up by mistake.
And no doubt about it. You've got a good claim here.
One of the best in the district.
Then suppose we get down to business. Mr. Schwab isn't one to haggle. If there's something he wants, he'll pay what it's worth.
What blazes do you do on my ground?
It ain't yours, and you know it.
His claim only goes to there, mister. This strip belongs to me.
Don't listen to her. She's known as Jumpin Jennie. She's famous all over Nevada.
If there's any dispute about this ground, Mr. Schwab wouldn't be interested. Good day, sir. Good day, sir. Ma'am.
Well, you heard what he said. Charlie Schwab, he was going to buy this claim, and you went and blasted the deal. If you was a man, I'd haul off and knock you flat.
You already done that.
I got a friend in Independence. Smartest mining lawyer in the country. I'm taking me a horse. I'm going right over there right now and see him. And settle this thing once and for all.
You try crossing Death Valley in June, and all you'll settle is yourself. You know how hot it gets there.
Not half as hot as I'm going to make it for you, you claim jumper.
All right. Go ahead. There'll be good riddance of you.
Linda? Hello, Linda.
Hello, John.
I just got back to town. Say, how'd you make out with your mother?
Well, I haven't seen her yet. She's away on business.
Oh, still got that bridge to cross, huh? Where are you staying?
At the hotel, for the time being.
Fine. I'll do my best to see that you don't get lonesome.
That'll be very nice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an errand to run. Oh, excuse... I beg your pardon.
My fault, miss.
Hi there, Hungry Bill. Where'd you get the outfit? Me find. Yeah. You find?
Whereabouts?
Death Valley, yes.
Yeah, where was the owner?
Maybe lost. Maybe dead, yes. Hey, Jim. Come here.
Take a look at this. You ever see it before?
I sold Buck Hanson one like this the other day.
No, Hungry Jim found it out in the Death Valley along with the rest of that outfit.
Must be Buck's, all right. Hear tell he was heading for Independence to hire himself a lawyer. Whereabouts in Death Valley?
Near Daylight Pass, yes.
How long ago?
Ooh, 2 days, 1 night, yes.
take us another day to get to him. Any chance he'd be alive?
No human could live that long without water in Death Valley, weather like this.
What do you think we ought to do?
Well, come sundown and it's cooler, we'll ride out and take a shovel.
Well, that ought to make you real happy, Jennie. You got no competition for that claim now.
We find Jim, Tex, and Bill the Indian on their grim mission. They push their horses steadily all that night, and by morning reach the country near Daylight Pass.
Well, it's about time you got here. The last of my water.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, no thanks to none of you. Well, don't just stand there. Help me pick him up and put him in the wagon. And then give me your canteen. And when you drive, well, I stay with him and keep his blanket wet.
Buck Hanson had a pretty close call. In fact, if anybody but Jennie had taken care of him, I doubt if he'd have pulled through. But with Jennie's determination that he was going to live, well, death never had a chance.
Jennie! Jennie!
What are you bellowing about now?
I've been doing a little thinking.
Be careful or you'll get a relapse.
Oh! When you brung me in here, who undressed me and put me to bed?
Dang flies are sure getting pesky this time of year.
You shouldn't have done it. 'Twasn't decent.
Why, you cantankerous old burro. When we got you here, you were so near dead there was nothing indecent about you.
I suppose now that you saved my life, you think I'm going to deed over that piece of claim of mine to you.
Tain't yours to deed. That's my ground.
Ain't either.
Tis too.
Give me my clothes. I'm getting out of
You
here.
get 'em when I think you're well enough to wear 'em.
I'm well enough now.
I think different.
Confound you, Jennie Parrish.
Shut up and lie still. Here comes Jim Dalrymple.
Howdy, Jennie.
Howdy, Jim.
How do you feel, Buck?
Oh, he's getting to be his usual disagreeable self again.
What you got there, Jim? Beer?
Nope. Ice cream.
Oh.
Made it myself.
Good.
With ice from the new plant. It's kind of melted a little, but it's still cold.
That's
Here.
just what he needs. Something to cool him off.
Why did I get mixed up with her anyways?
Well, Jennie's quite a woman. Ain't many would have done what she did under the circumstances.
That's agreed to. But she's got the gal dangest Christmas of any woman I ever seen. Wonder if she's an old maid.
She ain't no old maid. She's a widder.
Widder? Mean she was married once? Must have drove her husband to an early grave.
Nope. I hear tell he run off with another woman.
I can understand that.
Left her with a little girl to take care of. Pretty tough on a woman, taking care of a little kid all by herself. Especially when she tries to do real well by her. I hear tell she put her in a fine school back east before she came out here 7 years ago. And now that kid is the prettiest girl you ever seen.
How'd you know?
She happens to be in town at the moment.
Jennie never said nothing about her. She ain't been seen around here.
I know. The way I calculate, she's ashamed of her ma.
Shamed?
I hear tell she's going out of here on that stage tomorrow.
You sure are full of information. Where'd you learn all this stuff?
Oh, I hear tell.
Linda, I can't let you leave like this without telling me what made you change toward me.
I wasn't aware I had changed.
Now, you know better than that. When we first met, I thought you liked me.
I still do.
Well, you certainly haven't acted like it since we've been in town.
Every time I've tried to see you, you've avoided me. I haven't had a moment alone with you.
I've been very busy.
Now, you know better than that, too. What is it, Linda? What's happened?
I'm sorry, but I just can't talk about it.
Son, how about you and me having a beer together? There's some things I hear tell I think you'll be interested in.
It's where you get out, miss.
Get out.
Yep, I'm going to show you around a bit.
Thank you. But I've seen all there is to see.
Oh, I don't think so, speaking as an old sourdough.
What's going on, Buck Hanson? What do you want to go and bring her here for?
Wanted to see what hard rock mining was like, Jenny. Some schoolgirls from the East ain't got no idea. I should have seen to it you had on the proper shoes like your ma's. And outfitted in the proper clothes. When you work like a man, you got to dress like one. Ever hefted one of these? You get calluses after a while. And your back ain't the same after you use one. Ask your ma. She knows. She swung that pick plenty of times, tromped plenty of miles over rough country, sending you to school, giving you the things that she never had.
What do you want to go and talk like that to her for, Buck? Now you made her cry. Don't you pay no attention to him, baby.
Oh, Mother. I've been so selfish. I'm so ashamed. Can you ever forgive me?
Now, baby. You just didn't understand. You gotta understand things to accept them.
Linda?
John, I'd like you to meet my mother. Mother, this is John Fleming.
Glad to know you, Mrs. Parrish. It's a pleasure to find you're not the hi-hat Linda had me expecting.
Thank you, young man. I'm glad to see you ain't hi-hat either.
Well, this ain't no place for me. You can have the claim, Jenny. I don't want no part of it.
Buck! Buck! Listen, you pot-bellied old coyote, I ain't taking no claim from you.
Then give it to them for a wedding present.
I ain't gonna do that either.
Why, you stubborn old sidewire, you.
From now on, we're working this claim together. As partners.
That's the deal, partner.
Well, sir, as our friend the postmaster would say, from that day on, the claim jumping part of Jennie's name was dropped. And a fancy finishing school back east lost one of its best paying customers.